Phone hacks.
Ring-a-ding-ding, you got the kings. Welcome to another episode of the Phone Hacks Podcast with me, Mike Goldstein, and my new little bitch boy, Nick Capper.
Oh man, I am hot for summer. This is the summer edition. I am hot for summer.
Cool.
And when we put a casting alert out to see what guests would want to come on for our summer. Now, we rejected a lot of people, didn't we, Mike?
Oh, man.
This wasn't just like a desperate claw for just the first available person.
No,
This
not at all.
was a casting for the hottest summer bod, for the hottest summer comedy.
Yeah.
And who did we select? Not Guy Pearce.
All right.
Not David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
We selected Cameron James.
Was I up against Guy Pearce and David Hasselhoff for this?
Yeah.
The Hoff.
The Hoff.
Oh man, I love the Hoff. I love what he did in Germany.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, he tore the wall down himself,
Oh,
Yeah.
brick by brick.
brick by brick.
Fuck.
Shirt open.
It was...
cock flapping.
It's a cock out.
I don't think so, but it was swinging under those pants.
He
Those
used-
leather pants.
He used his cock to knock down one of the pillars.
A strong cock on the Hoff.
Strong cock on the
But
choice between a Hasselhoff and a man who's hassled his Hoff a lot.
Yeah, that's a cool way to say jerking off.
Jerking
So
off.
I'm just gonna go hassle my Hoff.
yeah, I'm gonna
That's
hassle
really
Hoff.
cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys want to say that when we're, off the podcast? That
When we do our circle jerk later?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
But Cameron, you were our first ever guest and our last now.
Yeah.
Because this is it.
Because
We're
this
done.
is where we're going to do the group suicide.
We're all very
We
hungover.
planned a year ago.
yeah. We're cool. Three cool guys. We party.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool,
So
cool.
this is we're feeling it today.
Feeling a bit
Yeah.
hot around the collar.
We did have a big one last night.
Yeah.
And we're all...
We all hassled each other off.
Did your septum get
drained.
hassled?
Yeah. No, dude, I'm fine. I feel great.
Artie
Yeah.
Lang. You're a real Artie Lang.
Oh yeah.
The septum's not looking so good right now.
I could not stop
Okay.
looking at photos of Artie Lang's fucked up septum.
It's just his
Oh,
face is
it's-
caved in,
I
right?
couldn't
Yeah.
stop looking
Man.
at it, man. As I was like, at like 1 a.m. as well. I'm
Yeah.
like having a good time, and I just kept Googling and being like, oh no, this is art. This is everyone. This is everyone I know. This is going to be me. This
Yeah.
is so fucked
Well,
up.
is he? So he's not going to be on season 3 of Crashing at this point.
I guess not,
They
man.
should have him on because he actually looked like he was in a crash.
From crashing to just crashed.
What was your favorite drink that you had last night at the pub, guys? Let's talk about it. I love it when
Ooh.
guys list the drinks they had.
Oh man, I had like 3 Jaeger
Yeah.
bombs.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I kept all the bottles. Kept
Yeah,
all the bottles I emptied.
You line up the bottles in your house, yeah? So at the end of the year, you go look at all the
Non-stop.
drinks I had.
Sorry, man. I'm just going to check. It might be doing this fuck thing.
What's it doing?
Where are the levels?
1, 2. Cool.
Just keep talking.
Cool.
Just keep talking, boys. Sorry.
Cool.
Yeah, just keep your mouth up to it.
Yeah. Kiss it.
Kiss it. Yeah, so many drinks last night. It's cool if you like start with like hardcore bro drinks and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you throw in like a Mai Tai or a Sex on the Beach or
There
something.
you go. We had 2 Black Rats, 2 pints, a fucking bottle of Jaeger, a freaking cocksucking cowboy. Boom! And then close the night out with a Bailey's.
Remember when you were you could probably still get them pre-made cocksucking cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so hard to mix a drink, isn't it?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
so hard to mix two together. You're just like, if only this was pre-made and twice as sweet
Oh, there's little
and give you
pre-made
more of a
shots.
hangover.
That was
Man.
such a thing of like 18ths. I just remember seeing them at
Yeah.
18ths all the time. Some chick would bring like a pack of 6 cocksucking cowboys or CSCs. as
Yep.
they'll call
Oh
it.
shit.
CSCs.
CSCs. And
Yo, Stacy, you got some CSCs?
Yeah. Also stands for come Stacy come.
Come on, dude.
Mike got banned after he kept saying that at parties. Hey, come, Stacey, come. They're like, Mike, get out. Okay, so Mike, I mean, fucking
dude.
fuck.
We're all
fucked
wasted.
up. I'm fucked up.
No, you're fine.
It's summer. We're all wasted.
We're all like,
We're wasted, dude.
We're all
It's the summer
nude right
edition.
now.
yeah. We're naked.
it's hot in the studio, so we're just nuded up.
Nudeness,
I feel
dude.
nude.
Yeah.
The last episode, the live one, crazy. So we had a lot of stuff going on.
Well, I should say first, for any first-time listeners in this new year, 2019,
Yep.
the year of our Lord.
Y2K.
Y2K.
I am a Y2K, okay.
Yeah. Why so gay? I'm so sorry.
You don't have to reach for every shit joke that you see.
I'm just trying, my
No.
back hurts from carrying this podcast, so.
Mike always, he gets one good pun in.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not very often he's failed, but he's had 3 failures so far.
Brain's not
You must
working
be
today.
hungover.
Yeah, the
Jesus
year's
Christ,
starting
seriously.
off badly.
The coolest thing about being hungover is that you get to tell people you partied last night. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
I
Man,
partied last night.
People got to know I'm out there partying, making it happen.
It was,
Slinging puns.
Slinging puns.
Making Stacy come.
What the fuck
The premise of the podcast, we
Yeah.
all swap phones, and a spinning wheel decides whether we go through draft tweets, notes, search history, or camera roll. And then if you want to ding out, the bell is there, and give it a little ding. Oof, big ding.
Oh, how does that ring in the old ding-a-ling?
Yeah, keep doing it.
Hey, how we going, guys? All right?
Man,
have to-
dude, I'm actually hungover. I don't know if I've mentioned.
That was fucking brutal.
Bruh, so hungover.
Yeah. Ding out if there's something comes up that you don't want to talk about, but Cameron, because you were our first
The
ever
last
guest,
episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were our first ever guest,
Yeah.
so that was a very trial and error kind of process, but fantastic. And then now this is actually your third appearance because you did last
I did
week's
the live show.
live show in
Yeah.
Melbourne. Which any thoughts?
I was so nervous right before we went on stage.
Yeah.
All day I was all excited about how I was going to fuck with Nick Cody and fuck with fucking Ben Russell and
Yeah.
how I was going to mess with them. And then just before I got on stage, I realized that everyone else is doing the same thing as I am and just trying to think of ways to be as mean and brutal to each other
As possible.
And
yeah.
I just got hit with panic right before we went on stage.
I remember before you handed your phone over, just the flop sweat.
Yeah.
Like just all of a sudden your brow was just drenched.
I had been cool as a cucumber right up until
Yeah.
that moment.
You're
As soon
right.
as I pulled my phone out, I just was dripping sweat.
It was so chaotic because it started off with such a bang
Yeah.
and so crazy that I went from like doing most of the talking at the start to just like sitting back, just like watching it unravel, just
Yeah.
and having my head in my hands most of the time. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, the hacks were. I mean, because straight away when Ben had my phone and then he tweeted, which was like, in my draft tweets, the all I want for Christmas is a Nanette bobblehead.
Yeah. Have you still got that up? or
Yeah,
did
I
you
left
delete
it. I left it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like I said, I think on the show, it's getting more traction than I've ever got. And people like comics from the States and the UK are liking it.
Oh,
They
wow.
have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
That it was tweeted from the live show or anything. So it's I think it's just a solid joke.
man.
It's now just a hit tweet.
there was so many crazy tweets that they got tweeted from our phones. Like Nanette Bobblehead was the first one,
Yeah.
and then because everyone in the audience had a phone because I did that thing with the sick owl at the start. I was got the audience member to tweet about the owl that was born with 3 testicles, Bennett. So
Yeah.
make sure, guys, if you want to give, you find
Get behind
hashtag
Bennett and his 3 testicle flight.
but then that kind of gave the power to everybody because everyone thought, oh, whatever goes on Twitter, we'll just retweet it 20 times.
Yeah.
So this bloke who tweeted that, he had like 35 followers, and then he got like 20 retweets like about this sick owl with 3 testicles.
Yeah.
So once you did the Annette bobblehead thing and then B-Russ press send, everyone was just like, yep, we'll get behind it. We
Yeah.
didn't expect anything like that to happen, did we?
Well, because then didn't Cody tweet something from Ben's account, like some porn?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
right.
I'm going to decimate those cheeks.
Yeah.
Just made those cheeks. Like so much shit happened. It's hard to remember
I
all the
know.
shit that went down.
I
I
think-
totally forgot that Capper's grandma called.
Oh, yeah, there was so much
Yeah.
stuff. And then Ben called Maggie. Oh, no, Maggie called Ben.
And she hung up.
Yeah, and-
Yeah. Oh, that was incredible.
yeah, it was a really good episode.
Yeah.
I was, and once again, I didn't get hacked.
No, but that rap was.
But
a
I had to
fucking
rap
highlight.
again. And you guys don't understand. The first time I was on the show, when I had to rap, I was so like, that makes me sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The idea of like have a white guy rapping,
yeah.
doing like a black accent, and like saying like yo and
We didn't
shit.
say anything about a black side.
It was weird.
The idea of it makes me so fucking grossed out and nervous. Having to improvise, come up with like lines that are cool or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I hadn't even thought for a second that I would have to do it again.
But you did show up in blackface.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
was
didn't do
about
the
to say
black
that
accent, but I
exact
was
same thing.
blacked up.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
quite the blackter.
Yeah. I was prepared to do mammy. I wasn't prepared to rap though. I wasn't prepared to rap.
Yeah.
But man, I had to do it. I had to lean into it.
You did. And you were running around the room. The rhymes were flowing.
Oh man, it was
fast.
crazy.
Some good
You
ones
had the
came
crowd
out.
hyped up. It really because it was going for a long time, and so you could tell people starting to wear out. That was
Yeah.
a perfect thing.
A little
to get people
rap towards
going,
the end there.
keep going up,
Oh,
to pick it up,
man.
and then
Yeah.
good to end on a high note.
Yeah.
I think for some reason Cody wanted to keep it going. We're like, fuck off, Cody. Like we want to end it now. We're meant
Yeah.
to end on the high.
Yeah.
But it was a monument. But times like that, I think that our podcast changed because we had 5 white guys up there,
Yeah.
and it goes from like, "Oh, we're gonna fuck with each other on their phones," to just like wrong shit hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like
becomes-
that was like the Cum Town, fucking something like that. I don't know what it
It's
was.
just who can say the most fucked thing.
Yeah.
It becomes a private contest
I
to
know.
see who can be the most disgusting.
But the thing is, because I think your phone was last, so when you know it's coming around to you,
Yeah.
and I think
Yeah.
like you were the last hack as well.
Yeah.
Like you're fucking with the other people, but you know what goes around comes around. And
Yeah.
like, that's why I kind of like getting it out of the way first.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, now I can just.
It does almost get more brutal.
as it goes
Yeah.
on, because
Yeah.
everyone's trying to top each other.
Yeah.
We got Cody to put up that with the journal in the background. with
Oh
just those
yeah, that was
terrible
great.
jokes.
Has he left that up?
Oh no, he took it down and he forgot to get a screenshot, but he did screenshot the comments. And
Yeah.
like
Too many
Hamish Blake-
froths.
Yeah,
too many froths to get a screenshot.
Yeah, I know. And so Hamish Blake commented on it like, "Oh, third draft," because it said
Yeah.
the show
Draft three.
draft
Yeah.
3. So he's dealing with that, and I think he commented back to Hamish Blake, I got phone hacked."
Yeah,
and-
he didn't play along at
No.
all.
Yeah,
Such
yeah.
a pussy.
I know.
It's like,
Yeah.
hey, it's for a podcast called Phone Hacks where they hack your phone. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend did it.
Yeah, just own it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
own it.
And it was insane how you guys thought when I was saying to Mike, hey, type this in, analemporium.com. And then you guys are like, oh, whatever, lame hack. So lame.
Yeah, because everyone was just like, "Oh, that just sucks," you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then- but
yep.
this was actually one of the most genius things to come out.
Yep.
Was that what's the background here? How do you know these
So
dudes?
these guys, they came to my shows a few times, and then obviously due to that, they listened to the phone hacks. Somehow they were into my stand-up. A bunch of guys from Wagga,
Right.
and a nice bunch of guys, and they're all graphic designers.
Right.
And they said, "Oh man, a great hack would be, we years ago as an investment we bought the name analemporium.com.au
Right.
or whatever."
They were
And-
all over it.
They
wanted-
thought, well, obviously this had been taken. They put it in, and it hadn't been taken, so they bought the domain name, and should we sell it? And then obviously I listened to Phone Hacks at the time, and they said, "Oh, can you? Did you want to use this?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh man, this is incredible."
Yeah.
I said, "Can I help you guys out? Give you some money to make this website?" And they said, "No, we'll do it free of charge." Like this would be the greatest thing.
It's
Then they
priceless.
wrote the blog, and it was so hilarious. and they're not even comics. Like, they're funnier than us.
Yeah.
Like, it was hilarious. I had to get him to tone it back a bit because I said, guys, this has got to seem a little bit legit.
Really?
Like, a little bit legit.
Because it looks so professional.
Yeah,
though. Like,
yeah.
I'm looking at it right now. It's so find the blog analemporium.com, and it just says Mike G, Anal Emporium built to fuck. And then it's the personal anal adventure blog of Mike G. And then it's just, man, I haven't even, because I was, after the show, I was too fucked up to really go through it. And it's just so detailed. And they're selling like customized American flag butt plugs.
Oh, yeah.
Man, the work that's gone in is...
It's amazing, man. 1958 well-used hometown stainless steel butt plugs passed down to me by my dad. Rest in peace forever in my heart. And then, like, my thoughts on butt plugs and, like, everything. Like, the prices are out of control.
Have you read the actual blog post, How Anal Sex Saved Me?
No, see, I haven't even got through it yet. But it's, like, it's so detailed.
It's so funny.
And down to go Kansas City Chiefs, lol. And then my grandmother's leftover Vaseline developed me a yearning to explore more. And then there's just so many good lines. But I haven't got to that blog yet.
Dude, it's incredible.
Yeah. So we urge all our listeners to go to, Anal.
Can I read my favorite line from the blog post?
Go for it.
So the post is How Anal Sex Saved Me.
Yeah.
And it's about you discovering your love of anal sex. And, my favorite little phrase from it is, this is when I started putting objects in my anus. I did this alone, and it was my secret that I could never tell. I could not risk my family, friends, but most importantly, my rabbi from ever finding out. There's also another bit where it says, like, you decided to move to Australia after putting a jar of Vegemite inside your anus.
See, they are funnier than
And
us.
you decided to study law after shelving a gavel.
Jesus Christ. They've really done well.
It's really fucking
It's
funny.
amazing, man. And then apparently this has been just sitting up there for 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. And fucking and then I realized today, like, any first-time visitor to the website, you have to, like, enter Wonderland. Like, you have to click something that's enter
Oh, that
Wonderland.
was my idea. I was like,
The landing page.
my anus, your Wonderland.
All right. So it's so detailed and it's so good. And I've just been, trying to think of ideas all day, like how I could get Capper back. But the fact that it's been sitting there for 2 months.
It's been...
then I wonder if people just Google whatever, Mike Goldstein comedy or Mike G.
Yeah, I wonder.
It must come up.
Because we had it there. Well, you know what, man? I did a Google last night of your fiance and I Googled your name.
All right.
And that is, like, when it's got... it's got Google and it's got Twitter.
Yeah.
Like news.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got...
Oh, it's there now because it's still up on Twitter.
Yeah.
Man,
I've
made my parents proud.
Yeah.
This is what you hope happens when you get into comedy, right? That there's a website made of you and your love of shelving shit. That's the dream every comedian
just
has.
a celebration of just cramming shit up your ass. My parents paid for me to go through law school, and then now they're just the only website that I have.
It's analemporium.com.
Yeah,
It's so funny because I showed it to a few comics. I was going to send it to you, Cam, but I decided...
Yeah.
I thought
Too
it's
much
going to
of a
get
risk.
back to him somehow, something's going to happen.
Yeah.
He's going to tell some rat somewhere, you know what I mean? So, if someone overheard it, but, people were just... I showed it to Tommy Daslow and he was folded over laughing.
Man.
He couldn't believe how funny it was.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
I can't wait
detailed.
to actually go through it properly.
Oh, man, I was rereading it last night and I couldn't stop laughing. I forgot how good it was.
Man, shout out to those guys again. They've really done well.
So Jared, Jono, and Jordan,
Triple J.
Triple J,
Fuck yeah.
Triple J.
Triple J. We love live butt plugs.
Thank you so much for those guys. And if they've got their own business or something, if you want a website, just consult. We'll put you in touch with them. We'll give them some business.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that was incredible. What else?
So what happens now? That website is just up now.
It's
unless
just up.
I pay for the anal emporium.
Unless you buy it,
domain. I have to buy it.
Yeah.
And
then
it would
take
be
it down.
expensive. Be expensive domain. I reckon you'd be looking at like $500, $600.
Fuck
Reckon?
up.
For a domain, for that domain,
Shit.
it's a .com.
So this is just for life now.
Well, unless you can scrounge $500 or $600.
Damn it. That's so good. Was there any big hacks to come out of yesterday? Besides, that was huge,
That's the big
obviously.
one.
That was huge.
Yeah.
Did I have to send something?
Oh, yeah.
I did DM a celebrity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear back from that?
Iva
Yummy
Mara.
Mummy. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
Does
anything
it say
back.
scene or anything?
Let
so
me
you
have
had
a
to
look.
DM Iva Mara from the reality show Yummy Mummies. I'm starting a show called Grubby Hubbies. I thought of it when my wife caught me pleasuring myself to Asian ass porn in my man cave. It's an ass-heavy episode.
It was. Yeah, cheeks getting decimated, your butt plugs, and
and this.
and Asian ass porn.
Yeah. So
it's not here. So I've been blocked.
you've been blocked. So she saw it.
Shit, she must have seen it and blocked me.
All right. So
Yeah.
now that's Ostentatious and Iva Mara from Yummy Mummies.
Fuck.
Well, yeah, but who cares?
What was the other? The other big one was you made Ben Russell share photos of someone's baby.
We have a mutual friend in Sydney who constantly posts photos of her children, and the settings on her Facebook allows anyone to share those. So I did my research on that before the app. And then I found one of the photos of her kids, a 4-year-old girl, and then made Ben Russell share it with eggplant splash emoji, which was insane. In the room, everyone was like, no, don't do it. And I was like, it's done. And then he told me afterwards, I think it was maybe up 5 minutes because he couldn't find it or whatever. And then he told me afterwards he's like up for some role on a children's show.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's the most dangerous one I reckon you guys have ever done. That's huge. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was weird when that happened. Typical Mike, we were talking about it. Crowd go, nah, don't do it, too harsh.
Yeah.
And that's just like, that's waving a red flag to a bull. Just like, of course he's going to do it then.
That's it. The stakes were so high. Like I said, we're all ramping each other up. Like it's insane peer pressure. Like you know, and then like everyone's like, no, too far. Like I got to laugh just the idea of it.
Yeah.
But then I was like, it's done.
It was also you kind of getting revenge on Ben for, as he tweeted the internet thing without your permission.
Oh yeah,
you were about to ding out of that.
Yeah,
I think.
which was great.
Yeah,
It's gone well, but I don't know. Like apparently also
it's gone well.
Well, when you tweeted one of my drafts about my mum caught me reading a magazine full of shellfish. That's what you get for reading pornography.
Yeah,
and lamest joke ever, but I got that many retweets. I think other people must have thought, oh, it's actually a decent joke.
That's it.
So they kept retweeting it. So it wasn't from the joke at all. It's just like, oh, wow, other people are doing it. So now it's still rolling along.
It's just a really good joke. You should do it on stage tonight and see what happens.
I'm going to do it.
Do it.
Yeah, that's a good...
What if it kills?
Can you guys actually record? See if...
Yeah.
Can someone... I'm going to put a thing out there. Can someone record this? And if it goes good, okay, perfect.
It's in the show next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously future live shows coming up. Stay tuned for that. But should we just get into the phones? We're all still tapped out from last episode, but let's do it. We got to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll spin the wheel.
It's a weekly thing. I love it how it's weekly. I love it how you just got to keep putting it out there. It's so much fun.
I find it hard on my fucking podcast that I have to watch movies. I'm always like, fuck, I have to watch another movie.
It's like a chore now.
Yeah, but you guys have to... This is emotional
Have to
trauma
ruin each
every
other.
week.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm a dead man now.
All right, so spinning the wheel to see what Cameron gets to go through in my phone this week.
Great.
Search history. So you just go through my search history.
Oh, I'm going through yours?
Yeah, you're going through mine.
I thought you were going through mine.
No, we'll spin the wheel.
Oh, thank God.
There's usually a lot of good stuff on here. The mind of Mike Goldstein.
Yeah.
And, remember, you can ding out, so... Yeah.
Oh, no, of course, never forget. Oh, fuck, he's already found shit.
He's already...
Just read it slow, so I have
It's so funny how much shit you've had to Google. Like, petrol station near me, great.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one.
Wait, where you've been living?
No, Sydney. So I was very drunk and...
Neurodivergent.
Cool Oh, neurodivergent. Yeah.
Which means what?
It's a PC term for really different.
Okay, all right.
No. So yeah, it is the PC term for people with mental disabilities.
You've also looked up I Am Sam as well, so you're really on a theme here.
All right, you found a yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so talk us through that.
All right.
How did you get from neurodivergent to I Am Sam?
Well, I think it's a pretty obvious connection. I Am Sam is a movie starring Sean Penn. The main
Were you
character
working on a bit, Mike, or
No. I think I have a fuck. I have a friend in Perth named Sam, and there's a group thread, and she said something very neurodivergent, and then and then
It's great to be on this right-wing podcast.
and so to make fun of her, I Google imaged I Am Sam, and then put that into the group thread, and I think that's basically it, you know.
Oh, dude.
Oh, wow. So yes, so you just put the link there.
What do you think about neurodivergent as a PC term for the mentally disabled?
I don't know. I guess it's better than retarded.
But isn't it one of those things where, like, the word will change every year, every 2 years?
Yeah.
And we will always find a way to make that new word the insult.
I know.
Yeah. People
No matter how scientific they get with it.
But
yeah.
I like that they made it a word that the people who struggle from it will never be able to say or remember.
Oh, God.
How would someone say that, Mike, that is neurodivergent?
Oh,
how
no,
would they?
Oh, you want me to do the voice?
No, I don't want you to do
No. I won't do the voice at all.
He so wants to do the voice. Look at him.
You're already
Look at him. He can't
doing the
wait to.
hands.
They would. No, I'm not doing the
This
hands.
podcast is on a very slide. It's a very crazy slide.
It's
Anyway,
sliding into all
It's
right.
sliding.
Yeah. Oh, but it's always been that way.
We're firing guns in air in no time.
Yeah. I think apparently during the live show we had some ultra woke Melbourne people get up and leave.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
So
wonder when that was.
like right at the beginning, I think that the Nanette thing was not.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They were not happy.
Fuck you.
I like that when I had to do a Nanette post, you wrote that.
Yeah.
And then you had that in your drafts, and then you tweeted
Oh,
it.
the bobblehead.
Yeah.
funny,
So really, it's just Mike talking.
Yeah. This is your actual thoughts.
I found like this vessel for other people to put out into the world. This shit. Yeah.
We're the cowards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, anyway, man, that was a very neurodivergent look to the mind of Mike Goldstein.
Okay.
Well, what would the term
I
be
guess that
now?
works.
The neurodiv.
Oh, do you
What our kids will
shorten
be
it?
saying at school.
Div.
They're going, oi, you bloody neurodiv.
Oh, you neurodivvy.
ND.
ND.
Yeah.
Dad, he's a neuro. Don't go near him.
He's a neuro.
My stepdad is such a div.
I thought This is how neurodivergent I am. I thought neurodivergent was the next movie in that Divergent series. That's
What's the subtitle for that? Neurodivergent eating buttons.
The slide is going. It is going at 100 miles an hour.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they got some good stuff out of there.
That's good.
It's good to see. I always just picture Mike on his couch, blue shirt, just looking up that shit. Just there.
Well, no, like there was, I was making fun of my friend Sam, and I think it was a good thread, and but neurodivergent came up because of there is a safety house guide where they want people who identify differently to register their shows, and so that was listed after. I think we spoke about it on the Alex Ward episode. That's listed on the safety house guide as a thing you can identify as well as kinky and as well as fat. And then actual proper things, like you know?
Do you identify as kinky?
I identify as
Because I've seen your website.
Oh, man. Shit, I do now for life. That's what you call old kinky stink, Mike.
Two in the kink, one in the stink.
God damn it. All right, let's move on. Spinning the wheel. I'm sorry to make you to deal with the Oppo this week, Cameron James, but someone's got to do it. I've had to deal with it too many times. So, Capper, in your phone this week, spinning the wheel, we will be looking at notes. That is on notes. So bring up the notes on your phone.
Do you have a notes function on the Oppo?
Yes.
Did you just notice his phone was in his pocket and he completely forgot that this was...
It's a little bit neurodivergent.
yeah, exactly. This guy's a neurotard.
Well, I'm the next series of successful action movies.
Have you got anything fucked in here that you're afraid of?
All right, pull up the notes. The Oppo, did you... I don't think you had to deal with the Oppo when you've been on before.
Never. I've never
So
even held it.
Just go
It's
past...
really light.
Go past Live Show Melbourne.
It is light.
Money I owe Mike.
It is light. It's actually made out of balsa
So
wood.
the one's underneath that.
I'm not allowed to open that for real. Money I owe Mike.
Oh, well, it was money I owe Mike, but it was also money that Mike owed me. But then I turned it out I owed him $45 anyway.
All right, I won't look at that.
There's a lot of costs involved with this podcast, actually.
Yeah, it's a lot of costs.
Yeah. If anyone wants any
Emotional
merchandise...
Yeah.
I was talking about this last night. It's impossible to say the word merchandise without sounding like the biggest Jew of all time.
Merchandise.
Yeah, it just sounds so Jewy.
Did they invent the word? It does sound like Jewish.
think actually
merchandise.
in Spaceballs, Mel Brooks plays the little Yoda character, and he's merchandising.
I can't figure out this. Oh, there we go. Hang on, I'm figuring it out.
It's difficult.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's some stuff there.
I don't know if you've done this as a joke, but this is great.
So this is Cam going through Capper's notes.
This is great. This is from the notes. This is a... the name of the note is Queen.
Right.
Yep.
And have you done this on stage?
No.
All right, this is good. That Bohemian Rhapsody movie is just like The Sixth Sense, except in the end, you find out that he was gay the whole time.
Did you not know that going in?
Yeah, but that's the whole thing about the tweet is I didn't know.
All right.
But I did know.
You did know.
Yeah.
Oh, you're tricky. Very tricky.
Well, I didn't know that Freddie Mercury did start out straight. I thought he was
I don't think he started out.
Well,
I think people are born...
No, but in the movies...
however they're born.
Oh, no, but he was with a girl.
Yeah.
For a while.
She was like a life partner of his, yeah.
Yeah.
So the name of the movie and the band like kind of reveals the twist.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's like if The Sixth Sense was just called Bruce Willis is Dead.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost,
Like,
yeah.
why is it called
But that's
this?
kind of why I thought it was funny. But do you guys reckon that would work in the Twitter sphere or too? I thought it was too complicated, too
I kind of like it.
weird.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Would you do it on stage?
Don't think so.
Yeah.
I try to keep it pretty broad. You know.
Oh yeah, like Long Life.
If
Long
I was
Life.
doing,
You know,
broad.
shit everyone gets.
Yeah. Relatable
That
shit.
is very broad. Yeah, so I thought I'd either do it on Twitter or try it on stage. But yeah,
It is so funny to me that people were shocked when Freddie Mercury was sort
Came
of
out.
outed. Yeah.
Right.
Well, especially when you watch that footage, the Wembley footage and stuff, he's like swanning around in a fur coat and
Right.
shit like that. It's
Yeah.
like, it's the same with the Liberace shit. I'm always amazed whenever people didn't know Liberace
Of
was
course.
gay.
Yeah. Even the name itself is just.
he had a boyfriend that looked like him.
Yeah, yeah.
Like plastic surgery to look like him.
Remember, did you guys see that movie, Behind the Candelabra?
No.
Oh man, amazing!
It's so good. It's a
Man,
great movie.
Michael Douglas. Oh,
Yeah, so
best
good. in it.
actor.
And
He's
he
great.
gets Matt Damon to be
Yeah.
the guy that he actually had plastic surgery
To look more like Liberace.
Just jerk
It's
off.
a real-
bro.
Yeah, just jerk off in front of a mirror.
It's a real sad movie.
It is real sad.
It's really sad.
They were together for a long time, and then even like publicly, Liberace was just always being like, "I have many female lovers.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with women. I'm always fucking beautiful women." It's like, ugh, what? No, you're not.
That's great.
You're fucking yourself. You're fucking a young you. It's awesome. That is kind of the dream, though. Would you guys fuck a young you?
Are we talking time travel?
Well, yeah, sure. Why not?
All right.
It's your fantasy.
If it was
dude.
a woman that looked like me,
Yeah?
yeah sure.
Oh my god, that is horrifying.
Yuck, imagine a woman.
Actually, my
looking
girlfriend's
at
going in for surgery on Monday.
Oh, shit. Oh, good shit.
Get it done.
Maybe
Yeah.
send me some after pics when she's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the surgery? She's getting more sweat glands?
It's actually becoming more attractive
Oh, that's
by looking
awful.
like me.
It's gone from a 9 to a 10.
Yeah. Perfect isn't good enough. You do need to look at anything else?
No, that's
Can
good.
we-
I think you got
I
some
reckon that's
mileage
pretty good. We got
out
some
of that.
pretty good mileage.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty decent joke.
He was gay the whole time.
You could probably
Try that tonight.
do
Do
it.
pornography and then follow it up
He
with
was gay the
Queen.
whole time.
He was gay the whole time. But then you got to do like a sassy snap.
You do.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right. Well, spinning the wheel to see what we go through in Cameron James's phone. And I think on the live one, what was it? It was
No.
It was
it's-
notes.
I had nothing in there.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah,
It's just, stand-up shit. It's like Cody was constantly apologizing that none of his photos are funny. And it's like, dude, that's just the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's nothing fucked up in there, nothing
Yeah.
you're going to get called out on. And it's just, people just like that kind of inside. It's, just pictures of his kid and his wife. But, he kept acting like he was going to pull up a photo of his wife
Yeah.
birth.
Well, he
Yeah.
kept saying to me before the show, if they get photo, there's a photo of my wife's vagina in the phone. He said it like 5 times.
Yeah.
Like he was planting the seed.
Yeah, he really
Go
wanted it to
hunting
come
for
up.
this pussy shot.
Check it out.
I couldn't find the
So disturbing.
Yeah.
He was genuinely sad
that he couldn't
after
find
that
it.
he couldn't find
Yeah.
that he goes, sorry man.
Yeah.
I just had normal photos on there. I was like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe it's kind of more that's
Yeah,
relieving.
relax.
Is it
Yeah.
possible you kind of just skim past it? You were like, oh, he must have been at the Grand Canyon.
Oh man. And the one you got, the screenshot of the Chinese woman getting beaten up at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Why did he have it in there?
Yeah.
Number 2, not funny.
Why did he keep talking about
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Why did he keep? Why did he
he brought it
selected
back
that?
up.
Yeah. Anyway, it was usually it's stuff you just like. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is funny. Why have you got this? But then
Not
we were like,
someone getting
why
beaten to
do you
death.
have this? Why?
All right. Well, moment of truth. Cam James, Siege. Yeah, Under Siege.
Siege.
Yep. Let's spin the wheel, see what we land on to go through in your phone this week. And
Oh, God.
it is camera roll.
I don't have anything in there.
Really?
Nothing funny.
Well, like I said, if nothing, nothing funny comes up,
Yeah, we can have a look.
so be it.
Oh, man. I don't think I have anything.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. So you went
It's
through
like-
my phone.
It's just boring shit,
God,
man.
the wheel's gone for really long
Yeah,
today.
that's all right.
There's nothing good
Yeah.
there.
All right.
A lot
So
of screenshots. I think I just.
There's
saw.
a lot of screenshots.
Oh yeah.
I'll just quickly. You made a fake comedy poster for me. That's in here.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Goldstein.
We can put that up in the
Steen,
group
I
actually if you.
mispronounced my own fucking
that.
name. Michael Goldstein yanking your chain. An American Down Under. What could go wrong? And I told you, Cam, but I haven't told Capper that my dad saw that and messaged me, and he was like, "You didn't put the dates on." So he legit.
Oh,
thought it
Yanking
was.
your chain.
Yeah.
Yanking your chain.
So I owe you a fake poster. I think in the past I've done lights, camera, and action.
Yeah, that's good.
Which one did you got me to make one up for him?
I think
Cam?
that
I think
was
that was the one.
it was either that or green eggs and Cam.
Green eggs and Cam. That's
Yeah.
it. Green eggs and Cam. We had the certification certified. Definitely not a pedophile.
Yeah.
That can go in the safety house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like school shots. You as a, how old are you there?
Year 5.
Year 5. All
I
right.
think I
Fifth
saw
grade
you
to
put that up.
Americans.
Did you put that up on Instagram?
It
or
was on
something?
Instagram story, yeah.
What kind of kid were
Oh.
you? Like, you're obviously hot,
Yeah.
Yeah, a little hottie. obviously.
hottie.
Yeah.
but then you got an
Popular
undercut,
with the students.
little bowl cut
I had
going.
a bowl cut for a
Ooh.
while.
Yeah.
Mike had a
Yeah, I
bowl
rocked
cut.
the bowl, man. What kind of kid was I? A little smart ass, basically, but also a good reader.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
an English.
Yeah, I like to...
A man of the arts.
Yeah, I liked to read. I liked to write stories. I wrote a poem when I
Oh.
was in year 6.
Do we have access to that?
No, I tried to find it recently. We had to write a poem that expressed something that you felt.
Yeah.
But I had just seen the movie The Mask of Zorro.
Right.
And so I wrote a whole poem about the Mask of Zorro, about how cool Zorro was.
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas is Zorro, and it was all like across the desert on his mighty steed. Zorro's...
What? Fan
Zorro.
fiction.
Yeah, weird fan fiction
The
about
weirdest
Zorro.
thing is you're from
But it-
Newcastle, so therefore it was the greatest poem ever written in Newcastle.
I remember my
So was
teachers
it
being like,
rhyming?
"You missed the point." Yeah, it rhymed, had couplets and shit.
Fuck.
But my teachers specifically calling it out in front of the class and being like, "You've missed the point of this. The point was to write about how you felt. You've just recapped the movie." Made it
God
right.
damn. If
Like
you
you
could
had-
find that.
Like
Yeah.
you hadn't seen The Son of the Mask or something.
That's the only poems I like, man. I don't understand poetry. I don't get the symbolism and stuff. But if it's just telling you the plot of a movie,
I would love if you showed up to like slam poetry nights and you're like, son of the mask, puts it on, going down a dark
Jamie
path.
Kennedy, they couldn't get Jim Carrey this time.
The dog puts it on.
Forget about the prequel. Concentrate on the sequel.
Okay, we'll just talk about this photo then, and then I think you're done. There's just a photo of a deep heat tube on a toilet.
Deep heat tube on a toilet.
Deep heat tube
Yeah.
on a toilet.
Okay.
I imagine this went to the wife.
It went to the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
what's
did.
the issue?
So there's some context.
Your
All
penis
right.
wasn't burning enough. You're like, I got to get
Yeah,
it burning
I need
more.
heat on my Johnson. I've never called it Johnson. Johnson.
I'd expect Mike to call it a Johnson.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Put some.
My Johnson hurts.
Mate
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah, my God damn, that got me right in the Johnson.
Does he say Johnson in Robocop 2? I think that's the first time I'd heard it. He goes, someone leading you around by your Johnson. I think it's when the OCP are talking to the head of police or something.
Oh man, Johnson's good.
Yeah.
Give us a poetry on Robocop 2 and have the Johnson.
I need to watch it again. I need to get my head around it. So okay, me and my wife went overseas, and we didn't have
Lube.
lube. We ran out of toothpaste, or I left my toothpaste somewhere, so I went to buy toothpaste for her from the chemist, but I didn't speak French and I didn't quite know what I bought.
Right.
It looked like toothpaste, but it was denture cream.
Mold. Like,
Yeah.
they put it on so it like
So it
sticks to
sticks to their gums.
Yeah.
So I brought it back. She put it on her toothbrush and then started brushing her teeth with this denture cream, which is like super glue.
Yeah.
And so like her teeth stuck together.
Fuck.
And she had like these big clumps of hard fucking denture cream on her mouth, and I had to go back and buy something that dissolved it, and she was furious
So
at me.
it was like fastened shut. her
yeah, it
face.
like shut her fucking
Oh my
teeth.
God. That's like, you're like the worst domestic
Oh,
abuser.
man.
I told you.
Oh, I told you to shut
If
up.
you don't do it, I'm going to do it for you.
It was so fucked. And
It
we
was
were
this or
already,
feedback.
we were already in like on the edge of a fight, and that pushed it way over
Oof.
the
Oh.
edge. Anyway,
I hate it when that
it's
happens.
so bad. And I was just like,
Yeah.
I was trying not to laugh as well, and that didn't help. Anyway, I went and got some shit that dissolved it. It was all fine. And then, like 2 weeks ago when I was back in Newcastle at my parents' place, I just pulled a tube of what I thought was toothpaste out and started brushing with it. It was deep heat.
Oh,
it was
really?
Like, yeah,
You did brush with
I
it.
brushed with deep
Oh,
heat.
man.
Yeah.
That is
And,
the perfect stand-up story. It's too good to be stand up.
It feels like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
People wouldn't buy it. But, so I fucking brushed with Deep Heat, and then I sent her a photo later saying, like, karma got me or whatever. And I got to tell you, it hurt more than when I put it on my Johnson.
Wanker rub.
Yeah, so that's
Man,
the
I remember
story.
when you were blowing me that night. God, it hurt my Johnson. It was weird that I was staying at your parents' as well.
Yeah, and you were there when I got
me at
there.
your parents' house. Like,
What would you? If
I
you
should have been blowing you. I was
Yeah.
staying with you.
Yeah,
That's a good. That's real hospitality, man.
If you use the word Johnson, what are you calling the balls? Like, would you say, "Oh, something got on my nards"?
No, it's.
My dad used to call his balls his ghoulies.
Oh man,
Ghoulies.
And I was talking to the world's greatest dad comic, Dave O'Neill.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got this joke about how he his dad wakes up at night because they're all eating chicken, and his dad disallowed chicken in the house because it gave him flashbacks of Vietnam, because that's all they gave him in Vietnam was chicken. So he always get O'Neill to tell a joke when I'm there, because it's the funniest joke. Like, because his brother gets a job at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they're all eating chicken at night, like sneakily eating chicken, and his dad comes in and goes, "Who's eating chicken? I can smell chicken." And he's just wearing a singlet, and he's pulling the singlet down to cover up his ghoulies.
Ghoulies.
His ghoulies.
I've never heard that term before.
So
It's
good.
gross.
Yeah.
Just ghoulies.
It lumps them all in. It lumps like the dick, the balls, everything. Like the ghoulies.
Oh, right. Did you know there's a horror movie called Ghoulies?
Yeah.
About little creatures that attack you through a toilet?
I've never seen it, but I've seen that cover a million times.
And he's like wearing suspenders.
Yeah, this little green
One of the
colour
guys-
suspenders climbing out of a toilet.
One of the guys I grew up with is obsessed with it, and he's always sending me that picture of him. He's like, you got to remember, these things come for your ass.
It was one of those ones that I reckon I nearly got out from the video shop every time I went, but never. I was always too grossed out by it or something.
Yeah.
But I was drawn to it.
Because it was around critters as well.
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
the same little creatures.
And gremlins.
Yeah.
They all kind of came out.
But
Yeah.
those things at least are, just out in the world. But Ghoulies is always through the toilet.
They're going for your ass, man.
I remember, like, those 80s movies, that whenever one was a success, they kind of moderately changed the name.
Oh,
They didn't have the internet or anything like that to kind of,
Yeah.
so you go, okay, Gremlins was big, Ghoulies, Goonies,
Yeah.
great. You know what I mean? Okay, now let's do a new thing. Tremors.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
Tremors, and they had the one Screamers.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the Scream,
God, yeah.
anything. Okay, it was all in that kind of horror comedy fiction.
Yeah, they
thing.
changed it slightly. Like there was Robocop, and then there was Robot Cop.
Yeah, Robocop.
No, there
That
wasn't.
would be fucking cool.
Johnson Cop.
Johnson. he's
Robo Johnson.
he's got a big Johnson, and he's not afraid to use it.
They cut off his Johnson, but he got it back.
All right. I guess we get into the hacks. Like it's been, like obviously after the live show last week, I don't think we can top anything there. But let's do it. I'll start. I'll roll the dice to see what happens hack wise for me this week. 2. Oral.
Ooh.
Yeah. So do you remember this one?
I can't
Kim?
remember oral.
So it's like fuck, marry, kill, but Capper gives me 3 people. One I go down on, the other they go down on me, and the last person is the only person I can talk to for the rest of my life.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah. So do you have one in the bank, Capper?
No, but what I'm gonna do is lazily scroll into the Facebook group to see what someone has suggested.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to dig deep. There's been a lot of posts in the group. Anyone listening, if you're not in the group already,
join the
up.
group.
Yeah.
Join the group. Join up. You could also be part of this lazily research.
Just think of a trio. Just think of any trio right now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I recently saw the show, the movie. Sorry, I was going to say show. The movie Mandy. So I reckon Nick Cage should be one of them.
Okay.
Nick Cage. Good movie.
Yeah.
As well.
Can I
Nick
pick
Cage.
one?
Yeah. You can pick one.
Nick Cage. So we got Nick Cage. Let's get The Rock.
The Rock.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And I reckon someone like a government, like a political figure, Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a wet dream.
Yeah.
All right, so I got MLK, I got The Rock, and Nick Cage.
Yep.
It's like,
Who's
Cage.
Johnson do you want in or out of you?
Okay. Oh, this is tough.
This is. We should do more ones on the fly. This is terrible.
I think Martin Luther King. I feel like I gotta suck him off. I feel like
Okay.
for
Probably
civil rights
It's the
movement,
least you can do.
least I could do. Like,
But unfortunately, you can only suck him off as he's being assassinated.
even better. Does he?
2 shots.
Yeah. But then what?
Shit.
Then do I have to keep going as he bleeds out?
Oh Jesus!
Can the body still come after death?
Well, we're gonna find out. For everything he did for civil rights, I'm gonna go down on MLK. I feel like it's the least I can do.
Yeah.
He had a dream where no matter what people look like, they can suck each other off. And then I don't know, Nick Cage. He seems manic a lot of the time, but I don't know if that's just a movie persona. No idea what he's like as a dude. He's a massive comic book nerd. I know that. I'm going to say I talked to The Rock. Yeah, I talked to The Rock for the rest of my life.
You don't want the rock on your cock?
Yeah, I want The Rock. No, I don't want The Rock on my cock.
You don't want the rock on your Johnson.
Yeah. I want to just do cool workouts.
You don't want
with the
Dane
cock.
Johnson?
You don't want Jane Johnson on your Johnson.
Fuck. No, talking to The Rock.
Because The Rock's all over the gram with his workout, big, huge, like king of the earnest post.
Yeah.
Always doing that. That wouldn't piss you off?
No.
I reckon Cage would be interesting.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd talk to Cage. I reckon I'd get The Rock on my cock.
Yeah.
Because The Rock is, man, when he's got a goal, he does it. You know what I mean? He's like Nick Cage, he's drunk, he's all over the place, he's buying islands and fucking spending his money. You know what I mean? It's going to take ages to get the job done. He could bite. I reckon he could be a biter.
Well, yeah. I guess it makes sense if The
He'd be a lot
Rock.
of teeth.
It makes sense if The Rock goes down on me because I call my dick the towering inferno.
I reckon The Rock could give a nice blowjob.
It'd be Fast and Furious.
But I imagine Nick Cage down there just going like, teeth around your Johnson.
Yeah. Does he take his face off? Or just stretching? All right. So, but I think I'm going to stick with that. Talk to The Rock, go down at MLK, and then, Nick Cage then goes down on me. And I'm looking at his bald head, and then, just, and if it's, he's maybe in leaving Las Vegas mode and having a complete breakdown, and this is rock bottom. That's kind of took it back to The Rock. It's not really a callback, but sure. All right, we got
it was cute. So
true. And he's wearing his Superman outfit that he never got to.
The Tim Burton Superman.
The Tim Burton one.
Cool.
All right, so rolling the dice to see what Capper does. You master of your own fate, Capper. Yep, roll the dice. 6. That is another DM to a celeb.
Ooh.
Yeah, you've been blocked by the Yummy Mummy. You've been blocked by Ostentatious.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's get you to message fellow comedian Ann Edmonds.
Oh, man.
Do you think Edo won't be happy to get a random direct message?
What do you got to do this time?
All right, so...
Has she been on this show, by the way?
No, Edo hasn't been on.
Maybe she never will.
No. Well, so Celia Piccola was hanging around last night. She's like, I love it. It's so good, but I would never subject myself to that. And we try and kind of talk people around it, We're like, it's not as bad as you might think. And, but, okay. To Edo. Do you have her up?
Yeah.
All right, so direct message. Edo... ! This charity gig I can't do really wants a random chick to host their event. Diversity, I guess. Too fucked up?
No, it's good.
Is it?
This random...
No, this charity gig really wants a random chick to host their event.
Fuck.
Diversity, I guess. Can I flick through your dates?
Flick through. I love
And
that.
Edo, for anyone that doesn't know out there, Ann Edmonds, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, she's been on
One of the absolute greats.
Yeah, an Australian treasure.
Mm.
And she does a lot of characters and a ton of TV shows. It's on Have You Been Paying Attention all the time? Great comic. And then, Capper, you're very familiar. You're friends with her, you'd say? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So sending that through to Edo. This charity gig really wants a random chick to host their event. Diversity, I guess. Can I flick through your dates?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That's so perfect thing to come from the mind of the guy that wrote that Nanette bobblehead tweet.
But I just want to see how
Once again, straight from Mike's.
No, because it's Edo's in a private group that where we kind of just share fuck shit that comedians do, and I want to see if this kind of turns up in there. She's like, look what Capper sent, right? So it's almost experimental in that sense.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So while you're sending that out, Capper, are you done?
Yep, I'm done.
All right, send that out.
Fuck.
All right.
Yes.
Cameron James rolling the dice.
Shit. All right.
You might get a third rap in a row.
I hope not.
Yeah.
What number is rap?
Rap is a 4. But let's see what we land on. Rolling the dice. 1.
One. What's one?
Socials.
Fuck!
Here we go.
Hack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Do you want to do the one we had prepared?
Shit. I already know it.
You already know it, but
I got one that
all
I
right.
prepared.
Get an option from
God.
Capper.
But I don't know whether it's... Fuck.
And the thing is, man, you have the ultimate discretion. If you don't want to put either out,
We'll just
then
make
you
you
just
do another
go.
rap.
Yeah. Or I'll give you an oral or
What's your one, Kappa?
Sorry.
well, should I read mine while he's looking for his?
Yeah. You read yours.
All right.
Okay,
So,
here we go.
or no, you got yours?
Yeah. Okay, so what it is that because you did a great show, I saw it. Be Your Own Boss on SBS, where you
on ABC. Thank you very
ABC, where you
yeah, you sure saw it.
where you paradise couples starting their own business.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
The message you could put up: been getting a lot of hate mail lately about my new TV show, Be Your Own Boss. We are parodying couples trying to set up their own business. This was not targeted at anybody. I come from a lower class background in Newcastle, so I know what it's like to struggle. Comedy just isn't what it used to be.
Oh my god.
Pretty good. He's done well.
Oh fuck. I hate it because it's just so clearly... It sounds like I just want to talk about the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a weird way of
It's just
bragging
left
and
field
reminding
plug.
people.
Yeah.
Left field backdoor plug.
And I don't even know because I think you're middle class or upper middle class.
Yeah, I'd say middle class.
Yeah.
But come from working class a few
Background in
generations ago.
Newcastle.
but-
And also, just quickly, speaking of backdoor plugs, make sure to check out analemporium.com.
I think we're going to make that our official site.
Oh, yeah. We got it. Yeah. We did with supersimplecards.com is our official sponsor, but we'll just pair that with analemporium.com. Yeah, visit both.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Super Simple Cards. So we should plug them.
Yeah, .com. Yeah.
They're supersimplecards.com. Cards made in Gippsland from all natural stuff from in Gippsland, so you know they're made well by people who are probably from questionable backgrounds.
Jesus.
Inbreeding, whatever. But yeah, if you go to the checkout,
whatever.
if you
There's your show title.
enter the code inbreeding whatever.
Yeah, put the code OPPO, OPPO, in at the checkout, supersimplecards.com. What a weird time to do a plug, but would you do that, Hack? Like,
I think I would do that one over your one. Do you want to read what your one was?
Yeah, I'll read mine out.
Your one is even more nauseating.
While I'm doing that, can you just text that to Cam so he has it, and then I'll read the one that I had pre-prepared for the live episode and then drafted with some very good friends in Sydney, Tom Cashman and Sam Taunton. But This was the one I pre-prepared, but you ended up doing the rap by overwhelming demand, like the crowd.
No one wanted me to get hacked.
No, and this I don't even know how this would have gone live, but the one I had pre-prepared for Cam, while Capper sending that one through to you, was for you to say, before everyone else gets in with their sappy end-of-year post, here's mine. 2018 has been amazing, and there are a lot of people to thank.
Jesus.
Everyone at the feed on SBS, I don't tell you guys how I actually broke down in tears on the day I got the job. Everyone there makes going into work easy and fun. Also, all the great comics and podcasters I get to work with. Loving where I'm at right now professionally and creatively. Of course, Becky Lucas for being a little rat, but still the best person to have a comedy partnership with.
That's so disgusting.
When I saw our show air on TV last week, it was such a huge moment for me. Embarrassing, but cried after. More big things happening in 2019. TLDR, fuck you, Steve Bennett.
Oh my
And then the
God.
snake emoji. And then I tagged a lot of people who I won't say now, but from your past and from like an agency and just random.
Oh my God. Yeah, that is what pushed me over the limit when you showed me that after the show. The tags.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is already incredibly nauseating and disgusting.
It says you cried twice.
Plugs things again. This is exactly the type of shit that I loathe seeing other comics do.
And it's about to happen because we're recording this right before the end of the year.
We're gonna get a lot of them.
Yeah.
Have you sent that through to me?
Yeah, send it through.
Text or there we go. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want me to put this?
I reckon
is it
Facebook.
You reckon Facebook?
Or what tweet? Nah, it's more of a
Facebook
Facebook
would be
thing.
funny. Yeah, we were funny.
Yeah.
On my personal page?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's great.
I wonder if those see my
Shit.
great fucking...
I'm
message
dreading
here.
this, dude.
Yeah. Thanks so much for doing that. We got to wrap up. Send that out, and then we'll talk about the fallout on the next episode.
Oh, man.
We do.
All right, that's up.
Third timer. You've done one live one and then two. This is the first hack after 3 times. Though. We're doing this every week.
I hate the way it feels.
Yeah, it feels
I don't know
fucked.
how you guys live with yourselves.
We're going out to dinner and you're just going to be staring at your phone. Leave it up for as long as you want. Do damage control whenever.
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
God.
Thanks so much for coming in, dude.
Thanks for having me, you fucking idiots. Hate you. Suck my Johnson.
Anything to plug?
Yeah, there's a show called Be Your Own Boss, which I'm so grateful.
What happened after you saw it?
I actually cried when I saw it. It's on iView. Me and Becky Lucas do it. It's very funny, I think.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
No, it's good, man. It's really good.
And
Capper
do
saw it on
podcasts
SBS.
as
It's on SBS.
yeah, they must have screened it.
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
about
Man,
it.
I heard it was that popular. They put it on 2
Oh
channels.
shit, that's great.
And you
I
got a
do
few
podcasts
podcasts
as well.
going?
Yeah, I got Becky and I have one called A Bit of This and a Bit of That. And I have a movie podcast called Total Reboot. And another one called Finding Drago. I'm a white dude. I have to have podcasts.
Multiple.
Yeah.
It's official, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to listen to Finding Drago.
Yeah.
It's good, man. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're into fucking Rocky 4, you'll like Finding Drago.
Oh, cool. Well, a lot of people are into that. Wow. How much market research did you
It is great.
You sat down with the ABC podcast. They're like, listen, man, fucking there's Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
Harry Potter,
The Bachelor.
Finding Drago.
Yeah, Finding Drago. Rocky 4. That's the next biggest thing in pop culture.
But thank you so much for coming in. You've done this 3 times, so
how
it's
dare
great.
you.
No, it's the best. And follow, subscribe, join the group if you haven't done so already. Join the Patreon, get the extra content every week. There's a bonus episode as well as other great things, interactive content. Capper, anything else?
Perth, I'm coming to you, and Adelaide, and Melbourne, and hopefully Sydney. So find nickcapper.com.
Yeah, and then for me, obviously, just go back to analemporium.com.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing the festivals too. So look me up for that.
Cammy is doing the festival.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing live shows. So, we'll get you on for one of those.
God.
Yeah. Another rap.
And we'll get
I
comics
can't.
from all over the world to come in for that.
Did you cry when you...
I cried after that rap. It was so beautiful. Yeah.
All right, thanks again, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Phone hacks.
2, 2, 2. Cool. We should keep this.
Yeah. This is good.
Cool. Oh, but I'm yelling into it.
Okay.
I'm really excited. Cool.
Can you test yours?
Yo, it's cool. Why is this so funny?
Should we keep all this?
Yeah, let's
Nah.
keep this.
Cool.
All right, Courtney, we'll start the episode in 5 seconds. Cool.
Cool.